What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Nelson. Today we're inside a 2001 Toyota Camry. And I just purchased this car and it's not the best. It's actually pretty bad. Let me show you. The big issue is here. You can see someone just put some nails right through it. Then they silicone this entire thing right here. Man, that sucks. Did the exact same thing to this side here, but I already took the nails out and cut all the silicone out, and now it works with the new window and regulator. Let's go for a drive. So this Camry is obviously not perfect. I think any Camry that is this age now, like 97 and up, is not going to be perfect. My mom has a 2003 Camry and it is not perfect. There is some really good things about this Camry. There's some really bad things about it. Number one, the body, the paint is super faded. That's just what you're going to see when you're buying an old Camry like this, unless it's a really light color like a white. I love white. White is the best color for all the cars. But I got to tell you, this Camry had some real big issues that I did not even know about. They did not tell me about it. Bought this thing online, 100%. I did not see it, hear it, nothing. So they told me, they gave you like a as described guarantee because it's all online, but I did not see the worst thing in the back doors. So the back doors have these terrible nails that someone installed, and then they totally just siliconed the top of this window, and they did it to both sides, and it's just absolutely terrible. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God, why would someone do this to a Camry? Oh, my window open? And check this out. So I'm gonna hit the switch. Oh, this one works now. What about this one? You hear that? Yeah, so the motor still works, but it's the regulator that's bad. And I opened and dissected this side, and I was able to just change the regulator. Let me tell you guys something. The regulator was $30 online. It was $100 in store at O'Reilly's, AutoZone, but $30 online. Such an easy, simple repair. It was super easy to change. But I mean, I understand, because let's say you don't know that you could buy these parts online for half the price, not even less than half. I paid $30 for the regulator and the motor, and I installed them myself. Super easy. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's $100 basically each side just for the parts. Then the mechanic's gonna charge you another, like, I don't know, 100 and 150 each side as well. So it can be very expensive. It can get to $300-400 easily, maybe $500 to do both window regulators, and then there might be something else. And I just don't understand. For them, it looked like it was cheaper to just put nails right through it, whoever it was, whether it was a guy, girl, this or that. For sure, I thought this was like a tweaker car. The minute I saw it, I was like, no. Who would do this to a Camry? Why would you permanently scar this car when you only needed $30 freaking to fix each side? Oh my God. So they totally screwed me on it. And the worst thing about it is, at the auction where I bought this, they didn't even have pictures, detailed pictures showing you the bolts. I thought there were little scratches or something like that, but they weren't. They were the actual bolts inside a freaking window. So it's just craziness. It's ridiculous. I sent them an email. I told them, hey, you guys did not 100% describe to me. You guys did not, they didn't tell me there was bolts through the doors. They only told me that the windows were not working. That's it. And they said both windows in the rear weren't working. And I said to myself, well, you know, when one fails, window regulator, motor. When two fail, maybe a fuse or a relay or something like that. Maybe the circuit runs together and they're both out. Makes sense. But no, it was nails right through the dang thing. And it goes up and down the window, but does it seal perfectly? I can hear a little bit of air noise. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it too. So yeah, this Camry, even though I just bought it, and even though it runs really good, you guys are seeing it for yourselves right now. It's super smooth. The motor's got a lot of power. I got 149,000 miles on the dash, and I really only buy low mileage cars and low mileage Camrys to resell. because one, they're worth a lot more money. You buy them for around the same price, a couple $100 more, maybe $1,000 more for a low mileage Camry, and you can sell it for more money. Also, if the condition's really good, they're worth a ton more money. And sometimes the condition isn't that great. Sometimes you need a bumper or something like this, and you can do that and then make it stand out so much more than the competition. You know, I'm gonna do the headlights, I did the motor oil, transmission oil, which is the first thing I do to every single car that I get. Every single car that I get from auction, motor oil, transmission oil, no matter how clean it looks from the top. Because once you drain it from the bottom, the oil just transforms and looks a totally different color. Super dirtier from the bottom when it's all gushing out. And with all that being said, you know, also did some tires, some brakes, just everything. The brakes were super squishy on this car, and that's the way a lot of these Toyotas are. I always say that everything will break on the Toyota except for the Toyota. That is the truth to this car right here. I just don't understand why people just don't fix things right. Doing things right is what I do, 100%. There is no point in doing anything wrong. And it's so funny when I do things because I get put into all these situations daily, every single day. The other day we were selling a car and it was a Honda Fit. So it was like a hatchback looking thing. And I remember my dad's like, okay, here's the keys, go wash the car now. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I get the keys from the car on, dude, the car has no gas, right? And I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do? So then I go outside and the wiper blades are gone. And it's been kind of raining on and off during summer. So it's been a little weird. So I'm just like, crap, what do I do? So then I like get out of the car and I start walking towards the office to find my dad, but he's busy with the customers. So I say to myself, what would my dad do in this situation? And I'm like, my dad would shut up. He'd go to the auto parts store, get the wiper blades, he'd go put gas in the car, and then he'd wash it without saying a word to anybody. So that's what I did. And doing the right thing is also hard. It's always going to be the hardest thing, but it's going to be the most rewarding, because at the end, when you finish everything and everything goes good, or even if it doesn't go good, I mean, you still did everything. You didn't take the easy way out. Right when they finished the contract is when I finished washing the car, inside, outside, new wiper blades, checked the tire pressure, checked all these different things so that they would be safe on the road, and also washed it, shined up the tires, and put some gas in it because it had absolutely no gas. And yeah, I mean, gas is something you gotta put, just like insurance. It just stinks. So guys, if you're liking the channel, please consider supporting the channel. I got all my Amazon links in the bottom. If you buy something on Amazon, no matter what it is, I get paid for it, which is pretty sweet. I don't get paid a lot, but I get paid a little bit. Also, like, comment, subscribe to the videos. Hope you guys are liking the conversations that we're having. You know, I'm trying to spice it up. I'm trying to just be me on the channel. I don't want to be so, you know, smarty pants or whatever. The thing is, in real life, this is the way I talk. In real life, this is the way I act. In real life, this is my energy. And I like to portray it. I like people to feel it right when I walk through the door. I'm not gonna pretend to be super smart, because I mean, in a comment, in anything like that, anyone can write something, even me, and make it sound like I'm super smart and I know what I'm talking about. I did go to school for auto, and I remember one of my first ever teachers, he taught a brake class, and I thought this class was going to be super easy, and it ended up being one of my hardest classes, just because the guy always wanted us to speak really good English. So if we ever like ran a shop or did anything like that where we had to speak to customers a lot, we would be able to do it in a way basically that confuses the customer, but also makes them think that you're super smart. That way you're not super questioning the mechanic on every single little tiny detail. So I could do that and be like, oh yeah, we had to shave it down to a quarter or to 1/1000th of an inch, and it's real metal, blah blah blah, this and all these different things, hit you with the ceramic and what it does and how it does it. But the truth is, I don't really like doing that. You know, we run our own business. We don't work on anyone else's cars, only our cars. And you know, it's just the way it is. What is important to me is that I do it every single day. Every single day I go to work, I make these videos. Every single day I put the time in. Every single day I do what I have to do to put food on the table for my family. So you can criticize me, you can say this or that. I don't really, you know, but the people who are here for the cool and the nice reasons and blah, 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 this, you know, that's what it's about. It's just about having fun. It's about relaxing. I hope you guys are having fun and relaxing in the videos, because that's what it's really all about. Even though sometimes I do get into these stressful situations, I'm buying these super old cars and they break down and they have noises and they're not perfect, but they run. I try to get the ones that run really good. That's just what I try to do. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, okay? I'll check it out when I have a chance. Thanks, guys. Later. Have you forsaken me in this forsaken me?